Say rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
So time to go back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. He is Nate. Today on Copper Drop we got the SteelBook for Scream. Where on Copper Drop we look at a SteelBook like Scream. And they can tell you our thought process on camera, whether we're buying it or not, hence Copper Drop. And he's going to tell you about other stuff. He's going to tell you if he likes scary movies or not, and some other stuff.
I don't generally like scary movies. I like really well-made scary movies, and I like satirical scary movies. And I like comedic scary movies. And you might could hear me talk about those things, especially since Halloween's coming up, on my social media. And he does things on his too. And you can find the links to those in the description box below. You also find links to our coffee account and our Patreon account, where if you would like to help us grow and do more of this, we would appreciate that.
On the front cover, you got the blade, and you got Ghostface within the blade.
Ooh!
That shit's nice.
Yeah, that's a great
You
cover.
got Scream going down the side.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 tones lighter than black, so you can see it, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic cover, simplistic, straight to the point.
Yeah, the simplicity is like what does it for me for sure. But while still being like incredibly impactful and creative, that's really, really like that's just a cool image to look at, man. It's like a really good cover.
And then I really hope, off topic, that they release a SteelBook for Scary Movie, but parody this, and it's the knife, and it's him. Waza!
Yeah, dude, that would be awesome.
I would buy it just for
Yeah.
that. I'd be like, because like, if a SteelBook for Scary Movie comes out, they're not going to sell that thing over $20.
Right.
$20 chump change to me. So I would buy a SteelBook I would never watch if that was the front cover. That'd be so amazing.
Yeah.
On the spine, Scream, yada yada yada. On the back, you got more than the front, but it makes sense. Big point of the film.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting about this SteelBook. I'll get that in a minute. Do you like scary movies? Man, these motherfuckers are English scholars. They got the quotations on this bitch too. You got the phone on the ground, a house phone.
Maggots don't know nothing about that.
And it was wireless. That was a big deal back in the day.
Yeah, them motherfuckers had money, son.
Yeah.
Especially in the 90s. Motherfucker gotta bring the cord and stretch that bitch out. I was gonna say something, but I'm not. I like it again. Like, a very small color palette they're sticking with.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. It's about the movie. If you get it, you like it, you enjoy it. I fuck with this a lot.
Yeah, I do too. This whole thing is just really clean, man. Like, it's like I don't know what to compare it to, but like it's visually appealing while being really simple.
Yeah.
And I really like that a lot. The back cover is really great. It is really funny to look back at a cordless house phone now and think that at one point in time that was the peak of technology. But it's relevant to the film, and I really like the way they did the writing on it and stuff, because it's like half like smoky, but also half like it's like scratched into the wall. It's really cool, really good.
And what else I was interesting earlier, do you like scary movies? The house phone, same house phone Drew Barrymore has in her hands while she's screaming right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is all in the first 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
which is like that's a good part of what the movie is, you know.
Yeah.
And then obviously you can't see what's on the other side, but it's probably nonsense, like kitchen decor or some shit.
Right.
The disc will be over nothing, which is good, because if it was over Drew Barrymore, why the fuck did you even put her on there?
Right.
And Drew Barrymore, she's like painted, edited, filtered, whatever the case, but she looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Not because she's Drew Barrymore and Drew Barrymore looks good, but
Yeah.
the art looks good.
Yeah. The scene from the movie, which is what that is.
Fun fact. For whatever reason, my mother was like, yeah, he can watch the Wedding Singer at like 4 years old, 5 years old.
Right.
Big crush on her.
Oh yeah.
Probably my first crush.
I think Drew Barrymore was a lot of like people in our generation's first crush. But yeah, I The inside's really good too. I really dig the black and white smoky look. It's almost got this like reflective like glass thing to it, which kind of also makes sense because like they are looking at her through glass at multiple points throughout the beginning of this film.
Good point. You're so smart.
And the movie's called Scream, and what is she doing? She's screaming. And I also really appreciate that the disc is not going to cover her up, so they did a good job.
And on the disc, you got Ghostface. It says it's a 4K and Blu-ray, but we only see one disc. I hope they're both the same.
Yeah.
And it's not just a regular Amaray blue disc. Cause what a fucking pimple on a supermodel, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe Best Buy's been watching our SteelBook copper drops, and they hear us absolutely roast the shit out of them every time they have a beautiful SteelBook and then just have that generic Blu-ray disc. So they just are like, well, we're just not going to put it on there. So Cinetopical won't make people not want to buy our SteelBook.
That's fucking facts, son.
Yeah.
We said this shit's John Blaze. It's a cop for Strange Wang for sure.
Yeah, it's a cop for me too. As aforementioned in the beginning of this video, I don't really like scary movies that much, but like I really appreciate this one because of how it did kind of poke fun at their own franchise, but not in like a scary movie type of way. It did it really tastefully, so it's like it's still a scary movie while being like really self-reflective, and that's pretty cool.
Very good price point too. $25. The movie came out in 1996. 25 years old. This movie, you're paying $1 for every time it's been out, every year it's been out.
That's true.
So
except it's $25.99. So
yeah, because it's October. It's about to be 26 years old.
Right.
It's about to be $26 too. But tell us down in the comment section, you copping, you dropping. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.